Good Thursday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Johnny Lively here to talk about how it is cold right now, not only here locally, but across the United States, and what to expect later today and the rest of the week and into the weekend, sponsored by HB Neal Construction. It is awfully cold. You can see where that cold front passed through. Minneapolis, 12 degrees, Chicago, 14, Little Rock, 28, and the further south that you go, New Orleans and Pensacola, Florida, they're chilly as well, too, in the 30s and 40s. Same thing we're kind of seeing here in southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana. The further north that you go, you're into the low 30s, 28 degrees in Burkeville. They always find to be that icebox region, always find a way to be the coldest. But the further south that you go, we're into the upper 30s to low 40s. Houston at 40 degrees, Beaumont 38, 41 in Lake Charles, Jennings and Crowley at 38 to 39 degrees as well, too. Down towards the coast, mainly into the 40s, but there is a cold little pocket over there towards Sabine Pass, currently at 39 degrees. That's thanks to our sponsor of Do Good Credit Union. Here's the last 6 hours of satellite and radar, sponsored by Switch Electric. We've got high pressure slowly making its way into our region. That means no clouds in sight for us today and mainly tonight. Now, some clouds do start sneaking into our region by the time we get into Friday, but high pressure is setting up today, setting a nice Thursday in stores for us. And this brings us to our outdoor and construction forecast for today. Clear skies throughout the day today. We start out into the 30s like we are as of right now, and by the time we get into this afternoon, plenty of sunshine, temperatures topping off into the middle to upper 50s. Really good outdoor day today, sponsored by Modern Concrete and Material. Looking at the rainfall, mostly dry the next 5 to 7 days. We have a small shot for some light showers on Saturday, just 5 to 10% coverage. Probably shouldn't even included it. And then by the time we get into late Tuesday and Wednesday, another small chance, just 10 to 20% coverage is possible. So the drought continues and the dry really kind of continues. Really hard to get some bona fide or beneficial rain into our region. Here we are with the upper level flow, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. That high pressure is moving its way into our region. Nice Thursday in store for us. Now, later on tonight, temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer, mainly into the 40s. And as we get into Friday, those high temperatures are going to be into the upper 60s, near 70 degrees. What happened? Today stuck in the 50s, tomorrow near 70 degrees. Well, that's because another cold front is on the way Friday night into early Saturday morning. Once that passes through this weekend, high temperatures mainly into the 50s. And Sunday morning, cold is what we're expecting. Northern counties will have a light freeze. Further south along the I-10 corridor will be at freezing conditions as well, too. As we continue to keep fast forwarding, you'll see by the time we get into Sunday night into Monday, we'll actually be looking at another cold front to move into a region by the time we get into Monday of early next week. So the January chills are definitely sticking around for the next 5 to 7 days. Here's our futurecast for today. No, it's not broken. It's actually working. You can see the time moving. There's just nothing going on the radar. It is going to be awfully quiet this Thursday. Clear skies tonight, a little bit warmer, but by the time we get into Friday morning, that's when we finally start seeing something a little bit different. Some clouds start moving towards the I-10 corridor. I would say about half of southeast Texas will see some clouds along the coast in I-10, and then the northwest regions from Houston, Liberty, up to Woodville, clouds shouldn't be a problem at all. Really nice Friday set in stores. Just the big thing on Friday is the temperature is going to be near the 70-degree mark. But another cold front is on the way by the time we get into Friday night into early Saturday morning. Now, some light showers are possible Saturday evening as more dry air pushes into our region. Any lingering moisture that there is might get some isolated showers. Again, coverage just 5 to 10% coverage coming up Saturday evening. Big story is the temperatures the next 5 to 7 days. You can see we'll be into the 50s today, middle to upper 50s, 70 degrees or upper 60s to 70 degrees coming up on Friday. Cold front that Friday night into Saturday, stuck back into the 50s this weekend. Warm a little bit to the low to mid 60s on Monday, and then another cold front comes into our region. We're back into the 50s on Tuesday and Wednesday. This is what we'll be dealing with today. Really good forecast this Thursday. Plenty of sunshine, sponsored by Silsby Ford. Get you one. Temperatures mainly into the middle to upper 50s all across the board. Further that you go, you'll be into the low 50s. But tonight, we'll have clear skies once again. Not going to be as cold, but still going to be chilly. I mean, further to the north into the upper 30s, but the rest of the region mainly will be into the 40s, down towards the coast into the upper 40s to the low 50s. 7-day forecast, or actually, I'm sorry, here's our coldest morning that we'll be dealing with is on Sunday. Notice far to the north, could see a hard freeze in St. Augustine and Hemp Hill, and then Woodville, Jasper, and Newton will have the freezing conditions conditions, just a light freeze into the low 30s. And along I-10 from Winnie, Beaumont, Orange, from Lake Charles all the way to Lafayette, you will have that freezing conditions into the low 30s, down towards the coast into the upper 30s to low 40s is what we're expecting. Sunday is definitely going to be our coldest day. 7-day forecast for Southeast Texas. Windy conditions coming up tomorrow on Friday. We're in the 50s today, upper 60s to near 70 on Friday, but some breezy wind gusts on Friday ahead of that cold front. After that cold front, temperatures back into the 50s this weekend. Coldest morning on Sunday. We're going to have pretty much near freezing conditions all across the I-10. Further to the north, a little bit cooler. And you can see another cold front on the way on Monday. Highs back into the low to mid 60s. After that front, we'll be back into the 50s. A small shot of rain comes back into the forecast on Wednesday. Same thing for Southwest Louisiana. We're into the 50s today. We get back into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees tomorrow on Friday. Breezy wind conditions are possible. 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts are possible ahead of that cold front. After that front, a really nice weekend is in store for us. Temperatures stuck into the 50s. Coldest morning on Sunday morning, upper 20s to low 30s across the region. And then another cold front comes in on Monday. So notice we're going to stay pretty much stuck into the 50s and 60s the next 5 to 7 days. The warmest day is going to be tomorrow on Saturday, but at least into early to middle of next week, no 70s in sight again. And in fact, our low temperatures the next 5 to 7 days are actually below normal. So we are having our January chill continuing going on. Good time to go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It has everything that you need, keeping you updated not only here locally, but anywhere you go. It's on the Google Play Store and the App Store as well, too. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday. I will see y'all again Friday morning for the Friday morning show, but our next video update will be later this evening with Mr. Lucas Boswick. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday. Stay chill or stay warm this morning. We warm up to the 50s, not that warm, right? But tomorrow on Friday, it will be a lot warmer into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Still not too bad, but y'all have a good Thursday, and thanks for tuning in.